TM Hasnain Ali is a chartered accountant and he is presently associated with Deloitte Huber as Assistant Manager Audit. He has more than 10 years of professional experience. He is giving his icebreaker today, and this is his level 1 project 1 icebreaker speech. The purpose of his speech is to introduce himself to the club and learn the basic structure of public speech. So please welcome TM Hasnain Ali. Over to you, Hasnain.
Thank you very much for a nice introduction, and thank you, Mr. President, and all Toastmaster fellow members for providing me an opportunity to introduce myself. So this is my first speech. Before I introduce myself, I would like to ask you a question. Like, who do you, who guys from you like challenges? Can you raise your hand, please, or use Zoom functionality? Nice. So my journey begins with this, basically. Like a day I was working in the fields, in the agriculture fields. Basically, I belong to a very small city of the Ghotki and interior Sindh. Someone told me that there is something CA which is very challenging. And they told me that this is very challenging and you can earn good repute and you can have good money from that and good professional career. So I just thought and took the challenge from there onward. And now I'm currently working as an assistant manager in Deloitte Huber office. And my journey has begun with working in the agriculture fields. Then I moved after taking that challenge. I moved to the Karachi and my journey started. So ladies and gentlemen, my name is Hasnain Ali and I am a chartered accountant. And now I am part of your club. So that's what my happiness is all about. So starting from my, I would like to introduce myself from give you a little background. Like I was born and brought up in Ghotki. Then I moved to Karachi for higher education as I took the challenge. And I started my CA in 2008. I was qualified in 2014. And in 2011, I started my professional career journey with Deloitte as junior associate, or whatever you call it. Like we all have the similar journey. From there onward, I worked in Deloitte for more than, you can say 6 years in Deloitte Karachi office, where I got very good challenging jobs and got opportunity to work in financial sectors, in non-financial sectors, in manufacturing sector. So eventually when I left the Deloitte, I was assistant manager in 2016. Within that, I had very good international experience. Like I was seconded a couple of times to UAE in 2014 and 2015. Then I was also seconded to the Deloitte London office, where I had a very good international experience. I served in I served in London capital market, and I was serving the financial sector clients over there. So in UAE, I mainly served the manufacturing clients and you can say construction related clients. From there onward, I decided to take more challenges in my life, and I opted, you can say I opted to a department of Deloitte, which they called ADC, Audit Delivery Center. It's similar to the EY. Most of guys, if some of you are from EY, so EY has sub branch in the Pakistan office in Karachi. So it's similar to that. So I moved to the ADC and I was made part of the ADC, and I took the leadership role over there. I developed that ADC department, and I was leading the ADC for the Qatar office. From association with Deloitte Pakistan, I was working for Deloitte Qatar and leading the ADC department in 2016. And from there onward, I got opportunity to work in Qatar office as well. And at the end, I had to move due to some of my personal reasons and personal preferences. I had to move to the and I wanted to take another opportunity and take another challenge and move to the Deloitte Huber office, where now I'm currently serving as a, you can say, assistant manager with the portfolio of X number of clients. I would not name it. So this is what my professional experience has been all about. In this professional journey, I have delivered a lot of the number of trainings. Like I have been involved in training the Deloitte, like as part of Deloitte transition. I was part of the teaching and training for Excel analytics, and I was also part of like implementation of Deloitte new softwares in 2015 for EMS, and in 2017 I was also the Spectrum champion for delivering the trainings to the Deloitte, and also now currently I'm in the lead role of playing a very critical lead role for the implementation of Livia, which is a new audit platform in the Deloitte. So this is what my Deloitte journey has been all about, and I have been like made super users a lot of time. So now the next thing I would like to discuss about my interests. Basically, I'm an introvert person, but I want to explore myself. So that's why I am with you guys, and I want to learn more. I'm new over here, probably, but I want to learn more and improve my presentation skills. And Waqar Manzoor, like he was my class fellow in CA, and from there onward we are together. He motivated me to join this Toastmasters Club. But I will take you a little back, like after, you can say, in 2017, when this club was developed. I was the person who was like attending meetings as part of, you can say, guest, and some like I also delivered some table topic speaker, some of the speeches. But eventually I had to move outside of the like country, so there was no opportunity. There was no opportunity to join you guys. But now, since it's the Zoom and technology has improved in, so I have kicked in again, and Waqar Manzoor has, you can say, has motivated me to join. So that's what my all journey to the Toastmaster Club. Now moving, like, what do I like? I like to read books. I like to read books and watch some movies, but very specific movies, not like everything that I go and watch on Netflix, but some of the movies. And currently I am watching Irtugul. Everyone is watching my maybe in Pakistan as well. So this is my short intro and Toastmaster journey. Thank you very much. I would like to thank you guys again, and I wish I could learn more from you guys, from Mr. President and Mr. Waqar Manzoor and all of you Toastmaster fellows, as I get to know you guys. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, TM Hasnain.
Thank you, General Evaluator, and hello, Toastmasters and guests. First of all, I would like to congratulate Mr. Hasnain Ali for his first speech, Icebreaker. This is his first project, level 1, and he did well in his first speech. I congratulate him for making a debut to become a good speaker at CA Toastmasters Club. Hasnain, your spoken language was clear and easily understood. Your tone of speech, your tone was pleasant and volume was good. Your facial expression and gestures were emerging. You demonstrate fair awareness of the audience, and your delivery style was good. You appear to be comfortable, and your well constructed content engages the audience. You introduce your professional experience, professional exposure, potential remarkably. You explain your career by explaining about the professional experience, your leading role where you played, and you become a part of the team, and you lead the projects wherever in your life. The areas of improvement are that your hand gesture can be well moved, and they should be purposeful. And and your content can be further improved by managing the time, because you put give more time on your professional introduction, and your life and your uh, uh, interest and habits get some less time. So if you plan your content according to the allotted time, it would be good for you. And overall, your speech was good. And as a first speech, it was remarkably well. And I once again congratulate you. Over to you, General Evaluator. Thank you.
Thank you, Shahid, for your insights, and evaluate best MTM Safina for the evaluation of Shahid Yaqoob's evaluation. Over to you, Safina.
Thank you, Toastmaster, Madam Toastmaster Asma. Toastmaster Shahid, you gave a very good evaluation, I would say. You gave a very good motivational opening, and you made sure that the speaker did not feel discouraged in any way because he had delivered his first word. So, thumbs up for that. It is a very important part to make sure that every Toastmaster feels appreciated when they deliver. That is also an important part of any feedback. To make sure that the speaker recognizes his skills and his good positive qualities at first, rather than either mixing and matching the goods and the bads of the feedback, or telling about the negatives first. It is always a good idea to present positives first. So, good job on that. And then you gave a good comprehensive closing also. You made sure that even after the improvement suggestions, you did recognize the effort of the speaker, that it was a first speech, and the speaker can improve and go on a long way in the business. Couple of suggestions I would give you for improving your feedback giving quality is that whenever you mention any particular point, be it a positive point or a negative point, do mention specific examples from the speech. For example, when you're mentioning that the hand gestures were not very much, in sync with the speech, mention where you felt it. What was that exact point, the exact sentence, and the gesture which did not match or which was missing, or the exact word which would have been expressed beautifully with a gesture. So mention those points. When you're talking about vocal varieties, look at examples where the vocal variety is good, where it could have been improved, where more better expressions could have been used. So use specific examples from the speech that will make the speaker evaluate himself more specifically and more to the point. The second suggestion that I would give you for evaluation is match objectives of the project with what.
Safina, we cannot hear you properly.
Am I audible now?
Yes.
So what I was telling was the second suggestion that match the objectives of the project with what the speaker has delivered. You mentioned that your objectives were this for the project, and you have delivered to this level, so that the speaker knows that he had to do this 1, 2, 3, these things, and he has done number 1 and number 2, and maybe not delivered number 2 completely, or he has delivered on all the objectives completely and beautifully. So do mention that comparison also. So these are my 2 suggestions. Overall, good feedback, a very motivating and encouraging feedback, which is always very much appreciated, and more towards the tone that we set at the CA Toastmasters Club. So congratulations, Toastmaster Shahid. Over to you, Madam Toastmaster Asma.
Thank you, Safina, for your evaluation